Hi guys, this is John Fraser. I'm one of the partners in Seodle.com and also a partner with BYDcompanies.com, which is a parent company of Seodle. I can be reached at 918-948-9990. But what I'm going to be talking to you about today and why you want to watch this video is I am going to be sharing with you the steps that I take to maximize local marketing for my local customers in our area. So no matter where you are in the country, um, local SEO marketing is going to be very, very important to you. And if you want free traffic coming to your website from Google, from Yahoo, Bing, Yelp, and Apple Maps, you want to follow this example of what I do to get more weighting on Google to be able to find your company more easily for the category that you're in and everything else. So let's just make this as quick as possible. In the very bottom section down here, you should see Word document, and I've got some information. So very first thing I do in doing video blogging that will then be placed as a blog on your website. What you first have to do is you need to go ahead and create a video on your iPhone, 1 to 2 minutes long, no more than that, a how-to video about whatever your business is. Okay. So you want to go ahead, and I'm just going to show you real quick. You're going to go ahead and sign in to your YouTube account. Now I manage a number of different accounts for clients. Let me log in real quick. Okay, and then you log in the channel. If you have more than one channel, you'll have a choice of what to connect to here. I just usually put all my videos into one channel. There's other people that say you should have a channel specifically for each category, whatever it is you do. That's probably the better way to do it. But that's not the way that I did in the beginning, and it's still working just fine for me. Oh, and by the way, on the left-hand, left-hand side of the screen, Seodle is a site that we created where we basically teach local search and SEO. Google Maps and Google in general have been moving towards more of a GPS-based local search. So we teach you how to do local SEO. We also teach you how to get your phone to ring, and at the same time, I highly recommend using some sort of call tracking service, which we do offer for a very small fee, $20 a month for a number that disconnects your cell phone, your local presence from a call tracked number with a call recording that can be actually forwarded to you and that kind of stuff. But if you just go to Seodle.com, you can read more about that, and feel free to contact us down there. Okay, now going back to the instructions. You log into your YouTube channel, and if you're using an iPhone or an Android, there's an application on your phone called Capture or YouTube Capture. You create a video on your YouTube, 1 to 2 minutes. Learn how to do them without having to stop and start the video. Just start and finish within 1 to 2 minutes. Upload it through YouTube Capture to YouTube. Once you go to and log into YouTube, you can go to the Creator Studio, which I just showed you there directly. You can go to, for example, your video manager. You come and find the video that you're looking for. Let's say, for example, this one here with Cantrell Locksmith. Let's just go ahead and click on that video. You can see the video starting right there. So what you want to do is make sure that in your info and settings that you have the name of whatever you do, the city of whatever you do, listed in your title. Okay, so Emergency Locksmith in Napa, California. Down here at the very bottom, you want this basically the same information here, which is your title will go there. Little description. Make sure you always have your company name, and I forgot to put in here, but we need to add Cantrell Napa Locksmith.com. So make sure you have your web address and your phone number in your YouTube page, because people will find your YouTube page independently of your website. They need to know how to connect with you. Obviously, in this video, I do have it branded with that information, but you want that in there just for another way for people to reach out to you. Let me save this real quick. Okay. And then what I'm going to do is go back to the, right here, you go to the back and watch. And below your video, where it says share, right there, let me pause this. There's a share button, an embed button, and an email button. You're going to click on the embed, double click here, and I'm just going to go ahead and go to edit and copy. Now if you guys are good with shortcuts, of course you can just double click your mouse there and go to copy just as well. So you upload your video to YouTube, you log in, make sure that your title of the video has the stuff I just mentioned, upload the video. When the video is complete, click on the share button below, this one here. It brings up 3 different options. You click on the embed button, and then you copy the information from the clipboard, or onto the clipboard. Next thing you do is you go ahead and go on, let me log out of YouTube real quick. Okay, so next thing you do is you go and you log into your WordPress site. So let's say okay, so whatever your website name is, it'll be, you know, for example, Cantrell Napa Locksmith, and this one .com/wp -admin. When you go to that, you're going to get some sort of a login screen like this. Now, as Seodle, and we're building your websites, we're actually the administrators of the account. We set you up with an author account, which allows you to not really screw up the site. You can't really damage it too much. So let's go ahead and log in. Let me see if I can log in. Well, we'll just log in with mine, for example. Okay. So on the left-hand side here, you'll see various links and things. So this is the administrator login. When you're logged in as an author, you'll have less than this here. You'll have less things you can actually do to actually modify your site. So you log in. On the left side, you click on Posts, right there. And then to the right of the word Post, you would click Add New, for example. Okay. And then you'd click on Use the Divi Builder, because we use Divi as one of the building tools. And then I would say Load from Library. Now, because we've already created a blog layout that's pre-formatted for the website, all you have to do is come down here and click on Load. Okay. And let's see. And the next thing, so you click on Add from Library. Add from Library, you click on Load that, and then you're going to see, you click on the Video Embed button. So basically you're going to go up here to the Video Embed code, click right there on the 3 little bars to edit that section, and I'm going to delete the code that was there before, and I'm going to paste the embed code that I just copied from YouTube. Okay, so then what we do is we basically save that, and then I'm going to go ahead and click on Publish. Now, I don't have a post name for this right now, but let me just go ahead and enter it as sample post in Napa, California. Okay. I'm going to make sure that I come over here to the right and I unchecked uncategorized and check it based on whatever categories apply to your video. So in this one we can use, let's say, 24-hour locksmith, emergency service, Napa, vehicle lockout. Okay, I'm going to update that. Okay, and then down here in the text section, you can simply just scroll down, and if you want to add any additional information about that video, you can do that right here. So if we said this video is about learning the tools we use to get into vehicles if you're locked out. Okay, so let's do that. Let's just do save and exit. and then make sure you always hit the update button. All right, now we have a blog post. Here is what the blog post looks like. So there's your title of the post. You've got a couple of different categories that this is in. Here's a video that was embedded from YouTube. Here's your standard information that we've categorized for your business. You've always got your name and phone number and your local SEO stuff. And then you can write a little blog blurb about what your video is about right there. All right. Now what I do is I double click here, and again you can copy that code there, or you can right click, or on a Mac you can double touch on your trackpad and hit copy as well. And close this window down. Okay. Now the whole idea is once you have your content on your blog, the next step is you want to syndicate that. And syndication is simply taking your blog and duplicating it on your Google Plus page, on your Facebook page, on your Yelp post page. On YouTube, or not YouTube, but Facebook, where it says, what do you want to write about today? Write something. So you just say, hey, I just did so-and-so with this, how-to deal about my business, and here's a short video on how I did it. Okay? And then you just simply do that. So let's see here. So you go over to Facebook, Yelp, Bing, Yahoo, anywhere you can take that URL, say a little bit about what you just did, post or write something new, and then you update that URL on all those different sites. And let's just go into, for example, okay, we'll just go into, for example, Cantrell Napa Locksmith. So I just actually did this earlier. So I said, here's a new video blog about our website. So I actually wrote this in here, and I created this thing, and then I took the blog URL and I just hit paste. So what happened is the description is there, the URL is there, and then the information about that blog actually shows up. So if somebody clicks that link, within, I'm not going to publish this because we don't need to do that on this one. Let me just cancel that. But this is what I did earlier. So I simply wrote a small description about that, pasted the URL of the blog page on the website, and it automatically brought up the blog. And if I click on this blog, or the blog link, it goes directly to the video title that's on YouTube, the descriptions that are on the website, and the video describing what was actually happening, or whatever the how-to was for that person, or for your company. So going into a recap of this, let me stop this for a second. Okay, so going into recap here, the blog is the hub. The social media become the backlinks to your blog. So don't forget to go back to YouTube. Make sure that the description section has information like you're writing in your blog. Make sure you have your website in the description. Make sure you've got your phone number there too. So just for example, all of those different steps I just outlined, we do that for $50. Okay, it might seem like a lot of money, but there's a lot of different steps, and since I know how to do it, since we know how to optimize things, we can actually take those on for you. And I recommend you do at least, you should be doing, if you're doing this yourself, a blog a day, minimum. If at the worst case, you should be doing one a week. Okay, we charge $50 per blog post, and one blog post means doing everything I just went through, including syndicating it over to, if we're managing your Google Plus account and your Yahoo account and your Google Plus, YouTube, and Facebook, because we have to upload the video to YouTube, we have to upload it to your website, do that there, and then copy the URL from the website to your Google Plus, to your Facebook, and so on. Each additional site that you'd like to have syndicated as well, we just charge $5 more to do it at the same time. If we have to do it at a different time, it's a separate $50, because every time we charge $50 an hour to do any of these little things. But if you just do it all at the same time, if you've got, let's say, you've got Google, you've got Facebook, you've got YouTube, okay? Let's say you've got Yahoo, Bing, and Yelp. and you want your information updated there, or even if you've got LinkedIn or some of the other places, any additional site you would like your information syndicated to, it's just $5 a blog. So if you have 5 of them, it would be $15 more on top of the $50, so $65 to do that. So I hope I helped you with this information. You should be doing these steps every week on something. And just to give you just a quick idea of when you do this over a period of time, you might just think, hold on, you might think that, what's the point? Why do I want to do this? Well, most of my calls are coming to me through YouTube. And the way you check that is over a period of time, as you get 20 videos or 50 videos or 100 videos and things like that, you can actually come into an analytics page on your YouTube channel. And I'll just make this full screen so you can see the whole thing. So analytics are loading right now. Okay. So we had 19,763 views on our channel in the last 28 days. Average view duration was 3 minutes and 4 seconds. We had 6,417 views in the last 28 days. And because of some of the ads that we have that run in front of our videos, YouTube is paying us about $20 to $25 a month for that content, because it's something valuable that you're offering to the community. If you do a whole bunch of how-to videos for your business, you can actually have this as an income stream for you in addition to everything else you're doing. So, and then you can see which of your videos are the ones, and if you look at all these different how-to videos in the beginning, are the ones that are paying us the most money. $18 on how to cut a memory foam and a Tempur-Pedic mattress in half. Zigzag booth repair. It's basically how to repair a zigzag boot. So if you have a how-to type of business, you could be doing very well with this, getting a lot more calls, generating more business. If we can help you in any way, feel free to give us a call. You can go to our website at Seodle.com right over here, and our contact information again is here on the left side of the screen. So hope that helped you. You guys have an awesome day. Feel free to reach out anytime, leave a message. We'll get back to you as soon as we can.